Hi guys, my name is David and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing another unboxing of my Abominable Book Club box which arrived today. This is the first one for this brand new year, the first box of 2024. For those of you who don't know what Abominable is, this is a monthly subscription box over here in the UK which does ship worldwide, and the theme is horror and thriller. You can get two boxes, which are the bare bones, which is just the books and the bookmarks, or the full guts, which this is, which is the books, the bookmarks and snacks and all the extra stuff as well. I am planning to read something from this box, as I usually like to do that every single box I get. Hopefully it's better than what I picked up in my, or what I decided to read from last month's box, which was the first ever 1-star rating that I ever gave a book. Sad but true. So I will have a link down below to Abominable's website in case you want to check them out. This isn't sponsored or anything like that. I just like to do it in case you want to check out their website and see what they have to offer. I haven't seen any videos on this box yet, so I do not know what's in this. It doesn't feel overly heavy. There are a couple of books, well, horror books, you know, obviously, that I would like to be in this box, whether it's both of them or whether it's one of them, but we shall see. So let's just open this up and I will give you my raw reactions to what is in this box. So we've got a packet of drinks, which is in a blue bag this time, and it's got some stickers with some teeth on it. And this is always the standard stuff that you get. Sometimes the teas deviate and change from brands, but usually it's the same sort of stuff. So we have our unsweetened cappuccino, which I've had this exact one throughout all these boxes. I have a Galaxy hot chocolate. I have a coffee tea bag, which I always use as soon as I can, because this is horrible and I always like to get rid of it as soon as I can. And I have two tea bags, one which is winter warmer, which organic bio. It doesn't say what it is, so winter warmer, that could be anything. Yeah. And I got elderberry and I can't read what that says, so elderberry and that. So that'd be interesting. Sorry, I just knocked my tripod over. So that'd be interesting to try some teas that I do not know what the flavours are. We have our mystery book, which comes all wrapped up. This is what they do. They wrap it up in paper with some string and a wax seal. And this is different throughout all the boxes that you get. These are all second hand, and you get this with the bare bones and full guts, and it's completely different. Everyone gets something different. So let's just open this up, because why wait until the end? Because my last mystery book that I had in my previous book, my previous box rather, it was so big. It was like a non-fiction book about the horror genres or horror films in general, and it was just too big, and it was a shame that I had to get rid of it because I didn't have the space or the time to read it at that moment in time. But hopefully this will be, well, I would say better, but let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, first off, it says the #1 bestseller, Stephen. Let's see who this is going to be. Because if it's who I think it's going to be, I've got most of this author's work. Yeah, I have this one. It is Stephen King and Peter Straub's Black House. I already have this book, exact copy of it, on my shelf up there. So I don't have any reason to hold on to this. Just making sure it doesn't have any Signatures at the front. No. So yeah, unfortunately I already have this one. I haven't got round to it yet, but this one will be going to a charity shop because I don't need 2 copies of the same book with the exact same cover. So let's get to the snack now. Oh, this looks different. Bettenberg Gourmet Sweets, made in Great Britain. Plain oil free, or actually palm oil free rather, and it's vegan friendly, so yay. Probably a 20% chance that this will actually taste good. I don't have that much success with vegan snacks. I like eating as much vegan stuff as I can, but usually it doesn't taste as good as the real thing. And it doesn't really say what it is. It has a picture. I mean, this, if you don't know what this is, I don't know if you can get this over in the States or in Canada or wherever this is just a British thing, but this is like a sponge cake wrapped around with marzipan around it. So I know what that is. So they do feel quite hard, so it does feel like hard-boiled sweets, if I can talk. So yeah, oh yeah, it is hard-boiled sweets. It does say it on the back, and I presume that this cake is called Butterberg. So yeah, I'll look forward to having these at some point. Nice that they're hard-boiled. You can they actually last longer rather than a standard bag of sweets. So we've got a book now, which got to dust off because it has all these paper filings in this book. So this one is called A Light Most Hateful by Hayley Piper. A juicy horror tale you'll want to sink your teeth into before it sinks its teeth into you. And that's a quote by Rachel Harrison. Not sure who Rachel Harrison is. I haven't seen this book out in the wild. The cover is just red with a lightning bolt down it, and it's got a figure at the bottom getting struck by lightning, so that's nice. It's very small. Let me see how many pages it is. It is 278 pages long, so not that long. Okay, so I've just read the back of this. This is about a woman who ran away from home 3 years ago. Sorry, and she's in a job that she doesn't like, a dead-end job in this town, and there's this storm that brings a monster to it in somehow. It does sound okay. It doesn't say if it's the author's first book. I don't know about that. But all I know is that there is kind of like a stab thing there. So someone has poked this book inside this box. Don't know what that is, but never mind. Yeah, this does sound really, really interesting, and possibility for me to read very, very soon. And we have got a book plate as well. This is clearly Hayley's signature, so I will stick that in the book. Next we have is one called Terratome, or actually Terratome. It's by Gareth. Can't say his surname, but I've seen this book before. I'm not sure, because I know this is part of a series. I don't know if this is book 1. It's got a map in it as well. I do not know whether this is book 1. Hopefully it is. If it is, I will have some indication on the screen that it is. But yeah, it's about 300 pages-ish long. Yeah, not sure about this one. It's not signed as far as I could tell, unless there's another book plate in here. Okay, so this one's kind of strange. It's about a writer that gets sucked into his own world. Not sure what to make of the synopsis, to be fair. I mean, when this book came out in hardback, if this is the first one in the series, because it's kind of confusing because the first and the second book have the same cover on it, so it's kind of hard to differentiate them, or whatever the word is. But if it's the first one, I saw it in paperback. I'm not paperback, in hardback, and it was a signed copy, and I picked it up and I looked at it. I didn't know what to make of it then. I don't know what to make of it now. But I will give it a fair shot. If this is the first book, I will read it. But if it's the second book, then I don't know, I'll probably give it away. But please let me know, have you read any of these and what did you think about them? Got a couple of bookmarks, which is a McDonald's themed one, which hopefully the guys at Abominable have covered with lawsuits, because if not, McDonald's is going to sue them into the Stone Age. But this one is I'm Loving It, with a McDonald's burger meal with blood on it. And at the bottom, and the one on the back of it has kind of a Pennywise, kind of Ronald McDonald hybrid type of clown. I really like this bookmark. It's I mean, come on. I mean, what's a way to start off the brand new year with this bookmark? Really pleased with this one. And then we have our standard Abominable branded bookmark on in this as well, with a short story on the back. We have a sticker, which I have been sticking into my notebook, which I write poetry in. And this one says, "Well dead, but well read." And it has a skeleton sitting on the armchair reading a book. Funny that I have this one, because the very first box I got from this subscription people gave me a pin with this exact thing on it. It didn't have the skeleton on the armchair, but it did have a grave with this on the tombstone. So yeah, really pleased with that. So we have got a pin of, obviously everyone knows who this is. It's Kathy Bates from Stephen King's Misery. Not sure about the likeness, but it's good. It's good. And on the back of it has Paul Sheldon, and it has kind of like a artwork on the back. I might actually keep this bit of cardboard. And yes, clearly from one of his books is one of Paul Sheldon's, who is a fictional author in Misery. One of his covers on his books, so I'll probably keep that as well. But yeah, it's a good pin. And we got a letter from one of the authors, which is Hailey Piper. I always keep these and hold on to these. This is a new thing that Abominable has been doing, whether it's for all their books or for one of them. So I always hang on to these, and I always read these after I've read the book, because they might contain spoilers on it. So that has been our box for today, guys. Unfortunately, I already have this mystery book by Stephen King and Peter Straub. I have got a bunch of standard drinks, a packet of hardboiled sweets, a good pin, a nice sticker, which I'll stick in my book that I use for writing my poetry in, a couple of really good bookmarks, and a couple of really great books. I think out of them I'll probably be leaning to Hailey's book, because I'm more inclined to wanting to read stuff that's not just by guys. I'm going to read rather stuff that's by ladies and people from different ethnic backgrounds. So yeah, that's why I'm more leaning towards that. So guys, that's been our video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've heard of any of these books. Let me know, what did you think about this box as a whole. And with all that out of the way, I'll see you in my next video.